Hello. It's been a while. So basically it is January 20th and I was woken up. It's 8:40 a.m. I was woken up this morning by my school. They called me at 8. Actually called me I think at 7 a.m. but I didn't pick up. So it called me again at like 8:10ish. Pause. Okay. They called me again at like 8:10ish. Woke me up. Um, Went through that call with them. But now I'm awake, which I am glad for because I do like waking up early. I just haven't been able to go to sleep. You can actually see it on my face. I don't remember which eye it was. I think it was this one. It's kind of swollen right now because I didn't go to sleep last night until like 5 a.m. Not on purpose. I was just lying there all night. So I am glad. Does mean I only got like 3 hours of sleep. So we'll see when I crash. My coffee machine is done, so my coffee is ready. My creamer is running out though, so I don't know. We'll see. But the main thing for today is taking down my Christmas tree. Usually my family leaves it up all of January, sometimes into February, and I'm a huge advocate of that. I love that, but I haven't been turning it on. I don't have any of the other festive things up, so it's not really doing anything. It's really just sitting there at this point. So I figured my thing is I keep forgetting that I even have to take it down. So I just want to do it and just get it over with. There she is. Bye bye. And she's gone. I do have this frame picture that I've been meaning to put up. It's basically a map of London from my time studying abroad. I absolutely love it. It's from the Tate Modern Museum. I haven't put it up because this frame is one, broken, and two, it's too heavy to put up with the like hooks that don't leave anything in the wall. So I think what I'm doing, I'm just gonna take it out of the frame and put it up because I've wanted to put it up literally 6 months now since I've been here. It's gonna look a little weird without the frame because everything else has frames, but oh well. Also, I've been putting off cleaning this place for literally like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like a long time. So I'm just gonna clean. I mean, I like clean interspersely in the sense that I vacuum the floors. It's getting really warm in here. In the sense that I vacuum the floors whenever I see the fit, or I clean the kitchen every single time I use it. But it still adds up. I do need to do dishes too, because I was too lazy last night. So yeah, and then just in general, probably cleaning all of this up, cleaning the table. I have like, it's actually not that bad. I usually have way more here. I have like 5 things of clothes there. I have an alarm going off. Stop. And then the tree, I have to take that out to the trash, which is tragic, but I don't have storage, and it literally cost me $40, and it would cost me more to store this, I feel like. So it's gotta go. And it's up. I was right. I don't like that it's not framed. It's really annoying, actually. It's not as cute, but whatever. It has been sitting there for 6 months, so at least it's up now. And it is my favorite poster. It's like almost tied with this one because I really love this one, but this one does win because it is London, and London is literally my favorite city in the world. So, but also I finally put up that one that's literally been sitting there for 6 months as well. It's basically just been sitting here, and I just kept forgetting to put it up, and I just remembered right now. I also got this in London. It was like an outside little market. It's just a little quote from Wuthering Heights written over like a dictionary page, and I love it. It was like £10. I got it literally the first week I was there. My mom and I just went out. We were just walking around, and it's like right by the Thames River, right by, where was it, the London Eye. If you like walk down a bit more, they were selling there. They just like had tables out. They had like a bunch of books. I also bought these books there. I got these books at a different time, but I still got it at the same place. But yeah, they're just out there selling prints and like books and stuff like that. Really cute. I don't know if, I mean, obviously they're not doing it out, but like I don't know if they're gonna, something they do like all the time, but they did when I was studying abroad. Dishes are clean, trash is taken out, and laundry is going. Now it's time to deal with this. Basically, I've been back for over 2 weeks now, and this is still sitting here. I haven't put it away. It's gonna take me like all 5 minutes to put this away, but I just haven't done it. It's literally been sitting right there, right by my table since I've been back. So let's go. And we've added another load of laundry. Everything here, I do have a second set of sheets, so this is done, but yes, my first load is gonna be done in like 10 minutes. So then we'll be putting away clothes, which is like the bane of my existence. I hate putting away clothes. I don't know why. Like sometimes I'll like just have the basket there with the clothes in for like a week straight because I don't want to put it away. So I'm not gonna let that happen. So I just had a call with BU contact tracing, and she's just going over like routine questions, like just filling them out. And wow, how much of a loner I am is so evident by the way I answered all those questions. I was like, yeah, no, as in no, I haven't been anywhere, no, I haven't seen anyone, literally not a single person. I have no friends, nothing. Like all of those questions were just no. I was like, wow, I'm depressingly alone. Mind you, I like being alone, so it doesn't bother me, but I'm just saying, I never realized how much I don't see people and how much I don't really talk to anyone until I was answering those questions, and literally everything was like, nope, I haven't seen anyone, no, I don't even have a bubble, like nothing. So okay, so I just wasted like an hour just watching the Graham Stephan show, which basically he's just going over and roasting people on how they spend money, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. So I've been watching it for like a few days now, and it's kind of taking over my life. Like I keep wanting to watch his videos, not just those, but like his main channel videos too. I like to learn. So, and you know, that channel, his second channel is funny. But I do have some stuff to do. I have some work to do, and then I have to write. Essentially, I should be prioritizing work because that's money. At the same time, I usually prioritize writing, and then I get to work. And because I write with an outline already, I write a lot. Like a lot gets done within an hour. Sometimes it's like just 1,000 words. It's definitely always 1,000 words. Recently, it's been way over 1,000 words an hour. So these past 2 days, I've only spent 75 minutes writing. So an hour, 15 minutes each day. And I don't do that on purpose. That's when I end up stopping. And both days have been over 2,100 words, which means that's like 1,800 words in an hour, something like that. So we've been doing really well. Mind you, if I didn't have an outline already written out, there's no way I would be writing that much. I would just be sitting there like, I literally don't know where I want the story to go. I don't know what I want to happen, nothing. So definitely important. I didn't realize I was an outliner until I started doing it. Was it October? So that is my laundry. So let me go do that. Put it away, get my sheets put away, which after putting away clothes, because that's the number one thing that I hate, putting my duvet back in the duvet cover. Number two, I hate doing that. But let's get that done, and then thinking right, and then work. Although I really want to watch like parts of Bridgerton again. Basically, I watched that show a week ago. I just marathoned the entire thing last week. And ever since then, it has taken over my life. I love it. Like, I'll sit down to watch, like, just a clip from, like, 2 or 3 of the episodes, and it just, like, 2 hours go by, and I don't even realize. I'm like, how were those, like, little 5-10 minute clips? How did that equate? But whatever, it did. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's go. It is now 1:30. I think it was, like, 12:15 when I last updated. I did like 15 minutes of work. I chose to do that first, and then I got distracted. So I am currently watching some more Graham Stephan because I just like to, and I'm doing like Instagram and Zillow. I'm just going back and forth. I'm just wasting my time, but I will be writing. Writing is like not something I worry about right now, just because I know I'm gonna get to it. And in an hour, I get so much done. But I do want to finish writing this book by the end of January, which is, what day is it today? Like 12 days, including today. I have 12 chapters left, so that's essentially a chapter a day. But my chapters are longer. I actually have 12 and a half chapters because I didn't finish a chapter yesterday. Like, I finished most of it, it's just like the ending I didn't finish. But there's so much longer, like my outline is so long that I'm like, it's taking time to write it all out. So I feel like, especially with school starting next week, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I feel like I will, but also we'll see. But yeah, today's goal is, I think, chapter 15, and then hopefully write out all of chapter 16, and then we can start it with like a chapter a day and finish it by the last day of January. We'll see though. Yeah, I'm not gonna get back to work right now. I'll do it later. I think I'm gonna write first and then do work, but also I think I'm gonna watch a couple more videos and then write. Once I get into writing, like, I get into it. Like, I won't blank out for like a good hour, maybe an hour and a half. Like, I won't realize time is passing. I just need to start. It's kind of dark right now, but oh well. I just made some pasta. I made penne and the tricolor one, essentially because I had like a very little of each, so I just mixed them to get like a whole pot. And I've only had a bagel today. It's 3 o'clock, so I mean, I have more. This isn't it, but yeah, I was hungry. I did about half an hour of writing right before this. I started this day, I was like, oh, we're gonna be real productive. It's going downhill. Yeah, and by what I mean by going downhill, I mean, I'm still getting my stuff done. In those 30 minutes, I wrote like 600 words. It was actually less than 30 minutes because I had to keep getting up to go like check the pasta and like prepare everything, like chicken and everything that I needed. So I did get 600 words done, so it's actually pretty good. I think I'm just gonna schedule it in to write more later today, because I'm still on chapter 16. I'm literally on 15. I'm still on chapter 15, literally on the last scene. I honestly don't think it's gonna take that much more. 100 to 300 words, depending on how much I make, like how much I decide to go into the scene. But like, almost done with chapter 15. 16 though, starting at the very top, this is the entire outline for it. It's long, so especially I'm feeling slumpy today. I don't know if we're gonna get to it. Quick mini update. I woke up this morning and I was like, my finger feels weird. I have a whole ass cut on my finger. I have literally no idea where this came from. Like, how? I don't know. It is 7 o'clock and I just had a very productive last 2 hours. My sister called me. I just checked right now because I was like, oh, how long have we been talking? She called me at 5:10. So we've been FaceTiming for just under 2 hours. And the entire time we were FaceTiming, I was working because my work doesn't like I can do other stuff. Usually I just watch YouTube videos and stuff. So I got a lot of stuff done. So I essentially got, I'd say like 75% of my work done. I can continue more right now, but I also don't kind of feel like it. But yeah, that was great. I played therapist. I'm honestly such a great therapist. Like relationship therapy, I should have done that for school because I'm just so good at it. I'm not a nice therapist though. Like I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, I'm trying to comfort you. Like I will break it down because I'm a problem solver. I'm over here trying to solve your problem. But I always give advice. I'm like, you don't have to take it, but this is where it should go. This is what should happen. This is the thought process, and I know I'm right. And guess what? I'm always right. So I had a whole conversation on that. But it was a great distraction that got me to do my work. So that's great. But yeah, it is 7 o'clock. I do want to write, but also I think I'm gonna watch YouTube videos right now. What I'm gonna do is probably go on LinkedIn on my computer, start looking at those jobs for post-grad that I keep doing, but like everything I apply to, no one responds. Which we've had this whole talk with like professors and stuff. Like you basically need someone on the inside or a professor recommendation or something to get you in, because just applying isn't really gonna do much. But like I'm doing what I can. So I think I'm gonna do that and then just have YouTube, because I want to watch some videos, but I want to be a little bit productive while I do it. So I'm definitely not writing all of chapter 16 today. I'll be lucky if I start chapter 16 today at this point. I just want to finish chapter 15. And then let me open this up. Where is it? Yeah, right here I put a whole days of writing in for Saturday, where essentially I'm gonna attempt a 10K writing day. Yeah, you see I have writing for later tonight. We'll see if I end up doing that. And then again, I have it for tomorrow. I don't know when I kind of want to do it on Friday. I always put these and then I move it, just depending on when I actually end up doing it. You can see how sparse my schedule is because I haven't really been doing much. But yeah, I put this in so I can remind myself to do a 10K writing day, which I actually do think I can do. Usually I stop at like 5,000 to 6,000, like 5,500, because I'm like, oh, I have these other things to do. But I can basically dedicate that day to writing. I actually think I can probably even do more than 10,000, but I'm just gonna, if I do more than 10,000, even better, but like I'm just gonna stop and like attempt 10,000, and that should catch me up, because 10,000 is like, it could be anywhere from like 3 to 4 chapters, depending on how long the chapters are. These are longer chapters, so I feel like 3 to 4 chapters. And if I can get even 3 chapters, if I can get 3 chapters done in that one day, that'll be a lot of help, because after that I'll only have like a week to get the rest of the book done. And next week I start school. My school schedule, let me show you, is usually we don't have Saturday. Let me do this. Okay, this is more of a normal week. It's just I started already putting stuff in for the other ones, but this is gonna be my normal school schedule. Oh, that's a lie too, because I have class on Monday. Where is it? This is gonna be more. This is gonna be like my school schedule, whereas all of these are my classes, and this is like a club meeting that I have every week. It's just these I already started putting in like other stuff, and then obviously we'll get a bunch of purple and orange notes around once I actually start doing it and know what time I'm gonna do stuff. But yeah, Google Calendar is literally my best friend, and I've been talking for 5 minutes, basically to distract myself from doing anything else. But yeah, basically what's left today is to write. But also, I haven't read a book in exactly a week now. Well, a week yesterday. Because exactly a week ago today is when I watched the show Bridgerton. And the day before that, I finished The Duke and I. And that's the last book I read. But I want to get back in it. I'm telling you, Bridgerton took over my life. And I haven't been able to focus and actually do another book since then. So I do have a couple like audiobooks on Libby that I can do, but I really want to read Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. This came out October like 27th. I bought it like end of November. I bought it like a month in because I love Carrie Maniscalco's Stalking Jack the Ripper, and I'm gonna wait until I read this to call her an auto-buy author. So I want to read more than just one series to establish auto-buy. But once I read this, I will have read all of her books first of all, and she will most likely become an auto-buy author. I'm really excited for it too. It's just my thing. I'm pretty sure it's pretty evident from this video. It's just starting whatever I'm doing. Like once I start it, like I get into it and we're fine. We will ride it through. But starting, oh my god, I will push something off forever. Oh, like this. Look at this. Look at this. The only reason we have a sheet here is because I had an extra like clean sheet waiting around. My duvet is still out. Covers aren't on. They're right there. My clothes are still out because I haven't put those away. It's more important for me to cover the duvet, which I was like, for sure I have to do because at the end of the day I'm gonna need to go to sleep. But also I have blankets, and I just won't open the window tonight, and then I can use just blankets. So I don't know if that's gonna get done. Oh, you want to hear more tragedy? The poster fell off. I try to do it with like the tape in the back so it doesn't show. Oh, you can't see that one. Tape in the back so it doesn't show. But it wasn't sticking to the wall. So I think I'm just gonna tape over it. I hate the look without the frame, but whatever. And that was my long-winded what is the word I'm looking for? I don't remember. Wow, am I tired. When I say I'm gonna burn this place down, I literally mean it. I just came into the kitchen because I was like, oh, I have a little bit of pasta left. I'll eat it. Look at that. You know what happened? So basically when I make pasta, I change it to like low. Like I put it like right here. Like right at the very top. Just so I can mix in like chicken and the sauce and everything. So it still kind of heats up. So the chicken and sauce are warm. I left that fucking dial on. So it's I actually don't know if it's ruined because I haven't tasted it, but I'm gonna taste it right now and we're gonna find out. But essentially, if I hadn't come back in here, that would have stayed on all night, which I highly doubt I wouldn't have come back in here. I pretty much always come in here, like it's one of the last things I do at night, but I cannot believe I did that. That's not the first time either. It's the first time I've left the gas on. I've left the oven on before too, for like an hour. Telling you, I'm gonna burn this place down. Let's try it. Oh, it's gonna be hot. The chicken tastes fine. Honestly, it's good. I was gonna put this in a plate and put it in the microwave, but even better, it's still warm. It tastes fine. So, that bit of pasta was a bit melted. Did I? No. Okay. Honestly, the only reason I was gonna put it in a plate It's because I thought it was cold, but it's not cold, so I don't even have to put it on a plate. I'm just gonna eat it out of the pot. But I literally can't. I'm literally gonna end up burning something down. I'm not kidding. I'm so bad. Okay, so most of it is good, but like there are little bits that are like crisped up so bad that you cannot eat it. It's become stale. And those are mostly the ones that were like at the very, very bottom. So I can eat like part of this. I can't eat the entire thing. But the fact that I can even eat it after leaving that shit on for like an extra 3.5 hours. That's great. So it is now just before 10 p.m. and I did get some writing done. I started at like 8:40, 8:50-ish, I think. And I was going really well. I might actually continue right now for like a good 40 minutes. And then my sister called me, which is what plummeted it straight. But I got up to 1,300 for the day. So it's, I mean, I've still had pretty good count for the day. But we're at the very beginning of chapter 16. So yeah, we're definitely not finished chapter 16 today. I'm just hoping I get through like a scene or two before finishing it off, or at least finishing this scene, because the scene is almost done. But yeah, my sister called, and then like 2 minutes later my mom called, and I've been talking to them, so that's took some of my time, but I did get some writing done. And I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow is just dedicate my first few hours to writing, because when I first came back from LA and before I went to LA, I would wake up and first thing I'd do was write, and that would get it first out of the way. And second, it would, like, I'd get a lot more done. Even though I've been getting over 2,000 pretty much almost every single day that I've been writing in January, but like, I felt more productive before. So I think that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. But right now, I'll just finish up this scene. I don't think I'll finish the chapter, but I'll finish up the scene. And then probably head to bed. Probably watch some more YouTube. We'll find out. I will say, the fact that it is daylight saving, so it gets dark at like 4 p.m. And on top of that, my apartment doesn't get great lighting. And I don't know if it's because of the way, where the window's facing, or if it's because the building right across kind of covers, so the light can't really get in. I don't know which one it is. I don't know if we're north-south facing or if it's just because of the building, but because I don't get much light, it does sometimes make it a little bit harder, because I feel like the day has passed where like it hasn't. It's been like an hour, but it feels like, oh, we're already at like 10 p.m. Anyway, it's a lot of talk to just say that was my day. Honestly, it was productive, especially considering how much procrastination I did, and I don't, like, the hours went by, but I felt like I was getting nothing done. But I ended up cleaning my entire apartment, taking out the Christmas tree. I wrote 1,300 right now, probably be more around 1,500 to 2,000 words by the time I finish today. Did a bunch of work, socialized in the best form that I can, in the sense that just with families. I don't really count that as socializing because it's family. So I do need to call friends sometime in the next few weeks. But yeah, and on top of that, I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, bunch of Graham stuff, and he's literally taking over my life. And some Bridgerton scenes, because it'll be a couple more weeks before I'm over that. So yeah.